Hey guys, David from Dagenais Entertainment here, and I just wanted to make this little video basically talking about my thoughts on WWE 2K17's cover trailer. Now, if you guys have seen the basically the cover for the game, we all know that Brock Lesnar's on the cover. Basically the trailer, and I'm going to try to break it down the best that I possibly can. I thought honestly that the trailer for the game, the cover trailer for the game was phenomenal. I think that how they did it, the fact that they showed Brock Lesnar's power, and just him walking to the doors that closed behind him, revealing the WWE 2K17 sign behind him. I thought that was really cool. There was a couple little Easter eggs that were in the trailer, kind of revealing a little bit on who else might possibly be in the game as well. At the beginning of the trailer, you kind of see in the far distance, after you see Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman talking in the background, you kind of see a Ferris wheel, and on there it says Spin-a-Rooney. And so I'm honestly thinking that that's probably given to Cesaro, for his swing that he likes to do with other WWE superstars. Other Easter eggs that I seen in it, there was one about Big Show. Very hard to make out. Like I said, it was very quick. So you'd have to pause it or watch in slow motion in order to catch everything. But basically there was something to do with Sheamus and his bro kick, like a bro kick lounge or something. I thought that was pretty cool. So I think that he is going to be in the game as well, hopefully. Other little Easter eggs in there that I saw was a bunch of sheep masks, and I think that that's going to be for Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family. Now, obviously, most of these characters will be in the game, considering the fact that they're still part of WWE. One little tiny Easter egg that it's hard to make out. There was like a little sign breaking down, the possibility of Alberto Del Rio being part of the game as well. I think that he should be part of the game, considering that when he came back, he made a big impact on not only the WWE Universe, but coming back to WWE. Honestly, he made a big impact, and especially winning the United States title from John Cena, was a big shocker. And so I hopefully, definitely he's in the game. So as for that, we know that Brock Lesnar is going to be the cover star, basically, for the game. Now, a lot of people were saying that they don't understand why he's the cover star. Now, my thoughts on it is that, now, if you remember the little trailer that they showed for Goldberg, coming out of the hatch and everything, everybody was like, oh, Goldberg's coming back. And then you kind of see in the window of the police cruiser that he's in, Suplex City. Now, if you're watching the trailer for the cover with Brock Lesnar, you kind of see the police cruiser that Goldberg was in, and there's a door missing in the back, and it's on fire. Now, I'm not 100% sure what that means. Don't know if that's going to be, a rematch between them, possibly at, SummerSlam or WrestleMania. But we will keep looking into that, and if that comes up, we'll definitely discuss a little bit more about it and what I honestly think it's going to be like. So as for Brock Lesnar being the cover star for WWE 2K17, I think it was a really good idea for them to do that. I mean, there was nothing bad that they could have done by picking Brock Lesnar as a cover star. He's had a phenomenal year. He's going to be going back to UFC. Now, he's still contracted with WWE, which is going to be huge for them, because if he goes to UFC and he ends up winning the fight, and you know, basically it's going to be huge for them, and I can't wait to see that, and basically put out my thoughts on the fight, different things. And I'm not really that big into UFC. I haven't really done too much in watching UFC or whatever. I used to watch The Ultimate Fighter a long time ago, but I think, you know, this might be a good enough reason for me to do some videos on UFC once in a while, especially if, you know, there's going to be a mixture between WWE and UFC. I mean, we did think that Ronda Rousey was going to be in a match, you know, with The Rock and Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. That might happen at SummerSlam. It might happen on next year's WrestleMania. Who knows? But anyway, so back to the topic of the game. I mean, everything that I've seen so far from this game, I'm not having a problem with it. Like, they haven't really given out too much detail yet, but I think that if they do it correctly, if they do it correctly, as you know, giving out small ideas throughout the time when it comes out, I think that it'll do well. One of the things that I read up on that I thought was going to be a good thing was a Brock Lesnar game mode. Now, I mean, if he's the cover star and Goldberg is the pre-order superstar for the game, I think that there's going to be both game modes for maybe both of them in the game, and I think that that would be great. So definitely looking forward to that for that game. Now, just moving on with a couple other things. Goldberg versus Lesnar. We should expect to see, you know, basically that in the game. Them at WrestleMania 20. I think that if they decide that they, you know, they actually want to do another rematch, whether it's at SummerSlam or whether it's at WrestleMania, I am 100% down for that. I think that'd be a good match. You know, and I think that when they left WWE at WrestleMania 20, I think it, you know, the match kind of dragged on. They had Stone Cold in it, which was good, but I think it could have been better. Now, I think that the fact that Goldberg's probably in the best shape that he's been in a long time. As for Brock Lesnar, you know, he's at the peak of his career, and you know, after coming off the beating The Undertaker at WrestleMania and wanting to go back to UFC 200 to fight, and you know, being the cover star of the game, I think that honestly it would be a good idea for them to do this match. But anyways, we'll get into that at a later date when some more news comes out. A couple other things that I wanted to discuss a little bit on, from what I read, was that, you know, there should be a game mode with Paul Heyman in it. Now, I'm not too sure how that's going to work. I think that it should be, if they have a game mode with Paul Heyman, it should be kind of like career mode, except for when you do the career mode, you're basically playing as your own superstar, and you're doing the career. Now, this part that I'm discussing a little bit on, from what I thought, was that if they had this game mode with, you know, Paul Heyman, you could create a superstar and be a Paul Heyman guy. Now, I think that that'd be cool. A lot of people like Paul Heyman. I think a lot of people would want to have that game mode in the game. If it's not in the game, that's okay. I've read a lot of things so far, rumors and people's thoughts and ideas of the game, and I think that if a couple of these ideas and a couple of these things actually come to the game and they decide to put in a lot of good superstars, then I think that it'll do well. I think a lot of people will enjoy the game. I think that a lot of people will want to play the game and possibly pre-order the game. I know I am, and you know, definitely play it. I think that this is probably going to be one of the best games. And I know over the past 2 years, 2K15 and 2K16, you know, it's been a little bit of a rough patch. You know, they had some downfalls in the games. I'm hoping that they fix those in this game. Now, one of the other things I want to talk about was when this game comes out, I'm going to be pre-ordering it. I'm going to be playing it. and I'm going to be putting up as much content of the game as I can on this channel. As for my thoughts right now on the game, I can't really say too much because I don't know. But when it comes out, definitely look forward to, you know, some gameplay. I think that it'll be something good for the channel. I haven't really done too much gameplay on this channel so far. I've been really busy, but I think that I got some free time right now. When the game comes out in October, I can't stress how much I'm going to try to put out this content for you guys. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to Cheese Pot as well, which is another channel that I'm part of. I'm going to leave the link in the description down below. Check us out on twitch.tv as well, and Dagenais Entertainment, and as well as Cheese Pot. Those links will be in the description below as well. And anyways, guys, don't forget to check out these trailers if you haven't seen them already. I think that they're really great. I think that the quality that they put in the trailers for the games, it's kind of like telling a story. So maybe they might throw out another mini trailer out there showing a little bit more, showing maybe if there is going to be a rematch between Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. If that's the case, I'm definitely going to be doing a review on that if that does happen, if there is a rematch between them. So definitely look for that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to Cheese Pot, and I'll catch you guys later.